So I'm here back with Chris Kirksey, the CEO of Direction.com, and you and your team had a chance to play with our new feature, the keyword research tool, and especially topic clusters. So can you tell us a little bit about the importance of topic clusters? How does that fit into an SEO strategy? And then let's talk about the feature.
I was super excited when I saw that. I logged into the content scale dashboard and saw the keyword research thing and the topic cluster. I was like, whoa, what is all this? And then started playing with it. It's amazing because it's so necessary to a content strategy. Right? And a lot of people, they have this idea where, oh, if I publish, 100, 200, 300 blog posts, I'm going to start ranking, I'm going to take over Google for my industry or whatever. That's just not the case if you're not properly organizing that content into silos and clustering. And a lot of people don't understand that. So, and that's also, sometimes why people end up hiring an SEO agency, because they're like, I hired all these writers in-house and, we're posting all this content and nothing's happening. Well, there's a strategy to it.
There's a strategy.
And so with the new content cluster feature, when we're creating strategies, it makes it so much easier. And because instead of using all the tools we use, which we still use all the tools up, but it makes it a lot easier and faster to say, okay, well, here's a keyword, and then all the different topic clusters for that keyword, and then we can just add it to the content queue.
Yes.
And now we get
one dashboard.
We got the pillar post and all the supporting pages all linking properly. And it's just, it makes the job go a lot faster, smoother. The writers who jump in and can use it and understand it, they're gonna become better writers because they're gonna understand, how to organize and structure content silos and clusters.
Yes, and that was one of our goals with the feature release, was not just to throw a keyword bucket at you, which a lot of keyword tools are. It's like you go search for a keyword, well then you're targeting, just like you said, you could be targeting hundreds of keywords with hundreds of content pieces. But if you don't have that structure, you're not even seen as a topical authority in Google. You're like shooting in the dark. So that was a great point you made. Anything else to add for, let's say, newcomers coming in, looking at topic clusters going, could I use consonant scale and maybe not buy Ahrefs, maybe not buy SEMrush? That's another $100 per month. Do you think they could do it?
Way more than that.
It's way more.
Yeah, at least on agency plans.
That's true.
Yeah, if you're just a writer using it, or if you don't have a team that's doing all the content execution, right, it's definitely going to help, and you're not going to need to pay for additional tools because you also have the features in terms of the keyword density checks and things like that. There's a lot of features in content scale that can definitely make it so that you don't have to use all these other systems and softwares, especially with the topic clustering feature, because not many tools, you can pay hundreds, thousands of dollars for different tools, but they're not going to give you instant content clusters that you can then just create.
Yes.
It's just not there.
Yes.
So
that's so true.
Seeing that, I was like, why didn't anyone make this before?
We thought of it first. Just saying. So Chris, what would you say to somebody that, let's say they don't have budget, they're doing a lot of this in-house, if they're approaching consonant scale thinking, here's this topic cluster feature, maybe I don't need as many other tools, what would you tell them?
You don't need any other tools. If it's just you, especially if you're, growing a business and your budget isn't that huge and you're trying to be efficient with the budget you have, content scale is all you need, because it comes with what you need with the keywords, the topic clustering. You're getting an SEO, the content strategy right there.
Yes.
And the problem with all these other tools, which I love the other tools, but that's me as, an SEO geek. Or whatever.
Why wouldn't?
I love
that
those
makes
tools.
you a good SEO geek.
But if you're not an SEO person like I am, then jumping into a tool like Ahrefs or SEMrush is going to be confusing. There's so many features.
Overwhelming.
It's extremely overwhelming if you don't know what you're looking for, or you probably have to watch 100 videos before you understand it. You're gonna get on a call constantly with the SEMrush team or Ahrefs, which they're great people, but if you're just a business owner who's just starting up, or if you're a freelance writer, don't spend your money on the tools. You have everything you need right there in content scale, and it's so easy to use. You jump in and it kind of just makes sense. You just access the dashboard, and there's not all these other features that you're like, what is this? Should I use this? Do I need this? How do I do this? It's just straightforward.
Amazing. How much money do you think the savings is now between, let's say, you don't have to go get that expensive freelancer, but you still need a writer, to your point, which I love. You can take yourself, your team, you can do this one-man band if you're staying lean and small. But how much money do you think you can save now with consonant scale and your own tool stack, and decreasing just headhunting other tools, other features, switching between tabs, all of the time and cost savings.
I mean, there's thousands of dollars per month in cost savings.
Wow, that's amazing.
And to me, what's more important is the efficiency in the output. And basically, I'm spending less money and getting 10x the output. And the writers that we're hiring to optimize the AI content, we're paying them a lot more money too.
That's amazing.
So everybody's winning. The clients are getting more content. We're delivering a better service to our clients. We're saving our clients money because guess what? We're not charging them the crazy prices that they were paying to like Upwork writers for content that they weren't even happy with. The AIO writers that we're using, they're able to produce a lot more in a lot less time and which leads to a lot more money for them. So whenever I hear AI is killing the job of a writer, it's like, well, only if that writer chooses to not use technology.
Yeah, it's like not adapting from typewriter to computer, from tilling the field to farming with the tractor.
Yeah.
Same concept.
You can still get to another city by horse if you want.
Well said. Thank you, Chris.
Yeah.